There's another of those scum. One less monster around.
Nothing there. Nothing there.
Welcome to the monastery of Innos, stranger. I am Brother Pedro, a humble servant of Innos and the warder of the gate to the holy monastery. What is it you require?
I want to enter the monastery.
Only the servants of Innos are allowed to enter the monastery. If you want to pray to Innos, go find one of the roadside shrines. You will find the tranquility to pray there.
That's just what I said.
What do I have to do to be accepted in the monastery?
If you want to be accepted into the Brotherhood of Innos, you must learn and obey the rules of the monastery. Also, we demand the gifts to Innos from each new novice. A sheep and 1,000 gold pieces.
That's a whole lot of gold.
It is a sign that you are beginning a new life as a servant of Innos. When you are accepted, you will be forgiven all your previous transgressions. And consider, you cannot take back the decision to become a servant of Innos.
What are the rules you live by?
Innos is the god of truth and justice, and thus we may never lie or commit a crime. Should you transgress against a brother of the community or steal our property, you will pay a penalty for it. Innos is also the god of law and fire. As a novice, you must show obedience and respect to all magicians of fire.
I see.
Furthermore, it is the duty of a novice to carry out all the work in the monastery for the good of the community. If you are prepared to follow these rules and have the offering to Innos, we are willing to accept you into our monastery as a novice.
That isn't true. No one must violate the divine order.
I've got this statuette here. I think they're missing it in the monastery. Can I come in now?
Well, under these truly exceptional circumstances, you are free to become a novice.
That's totally obvious.
I want to become a novice.
Is that really what you wish to do? For you must know that there will be no turning back for you then.
Ask me that.
Yes, I want to dedicate my life to the service of Innos.
Then be welcome, brother. I give to you the key to the monastery gate. As a sign of your free decision, it is up to you to open the gate and step through. You are now a novice. Wear this robe as a sign that you are now a member of this brotherhood. When you are in the monastery, go to Parlin. He'll see to your needs from now on.
Will my transgressions be forgiven now?
Not yet. Speak to Master Parlin. He will bless you and wash you clean of your sins.
Why haven't I heard about this before? Innos deals out fair punishment. You better watch out who you tell that to. I couldn't care less. You don't have to ask me that.
Same old thing all over again.
There have been all kinds
Welcome, new novice. I am Parlin,
Only Innos
I am-
decides what's right or wrong.
a novice.
Nobody
It is
ever
not
asks
important
me.
who you were before. Now you are a servant
thinks it's as
of
easy as
Innos. That is all that matters.
It can't go on like
And
this
with the
forever.
acceptance into the Brotherhood of Fire,
Path
all
of
of your
virtue
previous
is long,
transgressions
rocky.
will be forgiven. May
That's
Innos
totally
bless
obvious.
this man who places his life in his service
Somebody wants to know.
and wash away his sins.
And
As if I
now?
don't have enough
First,
problems.
You will fulfill the duties of a novice.
Innos deals out fair
You will
punishment.
work and serve the Brotherhood.
That's nothing
You
new.
can give your gold to Gorax, our steward. You will find him
Oh, that
in the
isn't true.
winery. When you have done that, we shall speak about
That's
your work
totally
here in the
obvious.
monastery.
I've got no time for things like that.
You better watch out who you tell that to.
How can I serve the community?
First,
That will never change.
you will fulfill the duties of a novice. You
As
will
if I
work
don't have
and
enough
serve
problems.
the Brotherhood. You can give your gold to
Innos deals out
Gorax,
fair
our
punishment.
steward. You will find him in the winery.
It's totally obvious.
When you have done that, we shall speak about your work here in the
Somebody
monastery.
wants to know.
It can't go on like this forever.
I used to
I'm
say that
looking for the
myself.
Eye of Innos.
I don't know who told you about
Should
that,
have known better.
but the divine artifact is not accessible to
Been there, done
anyone.
that.
Where is the Eye of Innos kept?
Why haven't I
The
heard
fewer
about
people
this
know
before?
this secret, the better it is protected.
I'm staying
Seek
out of
for it, and you will not find it.
You don't have to ask me that.
You can't rely on that.
You should have known better.
With that,
Can I be of assistance to you? Here, I've got the statuette that Daron was supposed to bring to the monastery.
It is truly embarrassing that such a valuable piece is brought to us by an aspiring novice. Nevertheless, this confirms your commitment to serve Innos. I'm very obliged to you, young novice.
I'm looking for a place to sleep.
There's an empty bed right next door, the first on the right, next to the entrance. You can sleep there. You can store your belongings in one of the unused chests. And remember, you have no business entering the sleeping chambers of the magicians. You're also not allowed to enter the library unless you've been given permission.
What's your task here?
My tasks are many and varied. Not only am I the steward, but I am also the treasurer. Moreover, I supervise the wine cellar, and I'm in control of the monastery's food supplies. So, if there's anything you need, you can always come to me and get it. For a modest contribution, that is.
I need a few things. How can I serve the community?
Speak to the other magicians. They will give you tasks. I will oversee your work, and when you have fulfilled your duties adequately, you will receive permission to enter the library to study the word of Innos.
Do you have an assignment for me?
Yes, there is indeed something you can do for the community. The novices' chambers could do with a good sweeping. Take care of that.
But that will take forever.
Then you'd better start right away, hadn't you?
Hey, you!
Hello. You're also new here, aren't you?
Yes, how long have you been here?
I've been here for 4 weeks. Have you already been given a fighting staff?
Not so far.
Then take this one. We novices all carry a staff as a sign of our ability to defend ourselves. Can you fight?
Well, I've wielded a weapon or two.
If you want, I can teach you something. However, I have a request.
What request would that be?
Well, one of the paladins, Sergio, is in the monastery at the moment. If you can persuade him to go through a few exercises with me, then I'll train you.
I shall see what can be done. I'm supposed to sweep the novices' chambers.
You've saddled yourself with a lot of work there. You know what? I'll help you. You'll never finish that alone. But I really need a Fist of Wind spell scroll. You know, I got lucky and was allowed to read a book about it. And now, naturally, I want to try the spell. So get me the spell scroll and I'll help you.
About the spell scroll.
Do you have a Fist of Wind spell for me?
No, not so far.
Then I'll wait until you do.
I need a few... Do you have an assignment for me?
You novices have worked hard lately, and those who work a lot shall eat a lot too. I'm giving you a key to the larder. You'll find some mutton sausages there. Distribute them among the novices, but fairly. Once you've done that, you can come see me again.
No one must violate the divine order. It had to happen sooner or later.
You should have known better.
The things I could tell you.
Is there anything I can do for you, Master?
That's what I said.
For me, no. I do not require your help. Pray rather for the well-being of the warriors of Innos, who have gone to the Valley of Mines.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Anything's possible.
And there's more, believe me.
Do you really think?
He thinks it's as easy as that.
You have prayed for my brethren. I want to thank you for that. Tell me what I can do for you.
Staying out of it.
That's just what I said.
What about a little donation?
May this gold be of use to you.
I never would have thought.
The things I could tell you.
Can you go through a few exercises with Babo?
Why doesn't he ask me himself?
I think he's shy.
I see. Good. If it means so much to him, I shall train with him every morning for 2 hours. We begin at 5 o'clock. Tell him that.
Anything's possible.
May Innos illuminate your path.
Nothing's ever going to change that.
Only Innos decides what's right or wrong.
That's just what I said.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Nobody ever asks me.
Been there, done that.
Nobody ever asks me.
I used to say that myself.
I prayed for the paladins.
You have done well. Now go back to doing your work.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Nobody wants to know.
It can't go on like this forever. People did on.
Time for things like that.
People did on.
He really should have known better. The path of virtue is long, Gothic.
Do you really think?
You don't have to tell me that.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
I couldn't care less.
I never would have thought.
I couldn't get away with that.
That'll only cause more trouble.
You don't have to tell me that.
What
There's been all kinds of rumors.
No idea. You tell me.
May
That's nothing new.
Hey!
I'm staying out of it.
As if I don't have enough problems.
Tell me that isn't true.
As if I don't have enough problems.
I couldn't get away with that.
That's nothing new.
I used to say that myself. That will never change.
So it says in the scriptures.
In us deals out fair punishment.
Those are all just rumors.
I'm staying out of it.
That'll only cause more trouble.
In us deals out fair punishment.
Those are all just rumors.
I'm staying out of it.
That'll
Only in us decides what's right or wrong.
You don't have to ask me that.
You don't have to tell me that.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
I couldn't get away with that.
As if I don't have enough problems.
That will never change.
I know nothing about picking locks.
It had to happen sooner or later.
tell me.
You don't have to ask me that.
You don't have to tell me that. Tell me.
You already know what I think.
That will never change.
I always act in the name of Innos.
Hey! What's wrong? Why are you bothering me? Can't you see I'm in the...
I didn't mean to disturb you.
You already have.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Have you got work for me?
Yes, I need plants for my experiments. We raise plants ourselves, but we're all out of fire nettles. 7 blossoms should do. Bring me those. Oh, something else. I'm missing a recipe for creating magic potions. If you find it, I would be very grateful.
I've got some fire nettles for you.
Excellent. I can work with that. Take this Fist of Wind spell scroll for your help.
Tell me that isn't true.
That'll only cause more trouble.
About your recipe. I found it.
Good. I was afraid it was lost for good. Here, take this magic potion as a sign of my gratitude.
I couldn't get away with that.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
No one has agreed to help you so far, huh? I'll help you. Only if you...
I couldn't get away with that.
That's just what I said.
I'm staying out of it.
You can't go on like this forever.
Hey!
What do you want?
Same old thing all over again.
Here, I've got a mutton.
Could've told you
So, do you want the sausage or not?
Oh, give it here already.
I'm staying out of it.
Who told you that?
It had to happen sooner or later.
How about...
That's just what I said.
Can't rely on that.
You can't go on like this forever.
Hey, you!
What can I...
I'm busy just...
So you work for Gorax, huh? All right.
I need help sweep...
Sure, I just need 50 gold pieces because I still have to pay Parlan.
All right, I'll pay.
Good, then I'll get started.
Wait a minute. Would you like a sausage?
Sure, give it here. A sausage like this is not to be sneezed at.
Hey!
Hello, I'm Opolis. I take care of the sheep around here.
I've got this mutton sausage here.
Oh, man, fantastic. Finally, another delicious mutton sausage.
Hey! Here, have a sausage, brother.
Good of you to think of me. Usually, I am forgotten. You could let me have another sausage.
Forget it. I won't have enough then.
Hey, one sausage. Nobody will notice that. You'll get something for it. I know a place where some fire nettles grow. If you take them to Neras, he'll surely give you the key to the library. What do you say?
No, forget it.
You want to get in with Gorax, huh? It's always the same with the new novices.
Wait a minute. I need help sweeping.
Forget it. I don't have time for that. Look.
Would you like a sausage?
Sure, give it here. A sausage like this is not to be sneaked.
How about a delicious mutton sausage?
I wouldn't say no to that. Thanks. That's just...
I talked to Sergio. He's going to train with you every...
Thanks. If you want, I'll...
Here, have a sausage.
Oh, mutton sausage is great. They taste the best. Come on, give me another sausage.
Then I won't have enough left for the others.
You have one sausage too many anyway, namely the one for you. And what's a sausage among friends? Come on, I'll give you a fire arrow spell scroll for it.
All right, here, take another.
All right, here's your spell scroll. Am I the only one helping you?
No, I've already got some help.
Then I'm in.
Wait a minute. Would you like a sausage?
Sure, give it here. A sausage.
Enos be with you.
Yes, I only just...
In that case, I hope you get settled here fast. Let me know if I...
Would you like a sausage?
Ah, delicious that. Thank you so much, brother.
What do you want?
I'm busy distributing sausages.
Thanks. Hopefully that won't be the last sausage I get around here.
What are you doing here?
I have transgressed. Now I'm waiting for the decision of the High Council, whether I may remain in the monastery.
Is there any way I can help you?
No. I've been delivered up to the mercy of Innos and the magicians.
Tell me what happened.
I took a book from the rooms of the magicians while I was sweeping, so I could read it later. Master Highglass noticed it immediately, of course, and asked me about the book. Out of fear of being punished, I lied about it. But he caught me later when I was in my chamber with the book. He was really angry and informed the High Council. Now they are discussing whether I can stay.
Hey, you! I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Hey, I'd do it.
Hey! How about a delicious mutton sausage?
I wouldn't say no to that. Thanks. That's just what I needed.
I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Oh dear. You just got here and you let them make you do the sweeping already? Console yourself. It was exactly the same with me when I first got here, and that's why I'm going to help you. It would be ridiculous if we couldn't handle it.
I've distributed the sausages.
And you have done so fairly. Take these spell scrolls of healing and go back to your work.
Do you have another assignment for me?
Yes. As you know, we make an excellent wine here, and we sell it too. Orlan, the landlord of the inn, the Dead Harpy, has ordered a shipment. We've agreed to 240 gold pieces for the bottles. Bring him these bottles, but don't let him shortchange you.
About the spell scroll.
Do you have a Fist of Wind spell for me?
Here's the spell scroll you wanted.
That's good. Then I'll help you clean the chambers.
Hey, you! About the novices' chambers.
You actually managed to find 4 novices to help you. I think they can now return to their daily work. Well done, novice. You have accomplished the task I set you.
Only Innos.
Can I have access to the library?
You have obtained fire nettles for Brother Nearas. You have found Brother Nearas's recipe.
His decision.
You have succeeded in finding 4 novices, and thus cleaned the chambers. You have distributed the food to the novices fairly, as Brother Gorax instructed you.
That's just what I said.
Yes, you have worked enough. Now it is time for you to study the teachings of Innos. speak to Master Highglass in the library.
That's nothing.
I hereby give you the key.
He really should have known better.
Do you really think?
And there's more, believe me.
Who told you that?
Hey, you! Show me.
May Innos.
Nobody wants to know.
What are you looking for, stranger? Maybe a good swig from the country stills, or just some information? I can give you all that and more if your coins ring.
I couldn't care less.
That was obvious all along.
Show me
if you can pay.
Tell me that.
There's nothing you can do about it.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
I'd have gone about it differently.
He really should have known better.
I'm not telling you anything new. It's a bad business.
You don't have to tell me that. Tell me that isn't true.
You already know what I think.
That will never change.
So it says in the scriptures.
Hey!
What can I do for you, novice?
I've come to read the scriptures.
I understand. If you can ever make some time between your tedious studies, come to me. There is yet another matter for which I could use a discreet novice.
You can't go on like this forever.
I used to say that myself.
There have been all kinds of rumors.
I'm staying out of it.
Could have told you that before.
I've got no time for things like that.
I always act in the name of Innos.
Tell me that isn't true.
There have been all kinds of rumors.
There's more, believe me.
I always act in the name of...
Hey!
I am Master Highglass, guardian of the fire and keeper of the knowledge. So Master Parlin has given you permission to study the scriptures. Then it's up to you now to do exactly that. Study, so that you may find enlightenment in the scriptures.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
You don't have to ask.
What are you studying, Master?
My research focuses on fire, the power of Innos. It is his gift and at the same time a mighty weapon, and I create runes which contain his power.
Very enlightening. Can you teach me that?
It is Innos who grants the magic. Only to his servants, the magicians of fire, is it given to learn how to wield this power.
You don't have to ask me that.
I couldn't get away with that.
I demand the test of fire.
The test of fire is from the olden days, and has not been held for a long time. What you're demanding is far too dangerous, so just don't think about it anymore.
The path of virtue is long, rocky.
Nobody ever asks me.
Hey!
The path of virtue is long, rocky.
Nobody ever asks me.
Innos deals out fair punishment.
I never would have thought.
Only Innos decides what's right or wrong.
So it says in the scriptures.
Can't rely on that.
No one must violate the divine order.
I've got no time for things like that.
You don't have to ask me that.
I must talk to the paladins. It's urgent.
And are you going to tell us why you want to talk to them?
I've got an important message for them.
What message would that be?
An army of evil is assembling in the Valley of Mines, led by the dragons. We must stop them as long as we still can.
We shall ponder on your words, novice. When the time has come, we shall let you know what our council decided. In the meantime, you had better see to your duties as a novice.
That will never change.
I want to undergo the test of fire.
So you know about?
I'm staying out of it.
You want to pass the test of fire?
Yes, I refer to the law of fire, which says...
We know the law of the fire. We have also seen many novices die during the test. You ought to reconsider this decision.
Yes, I have. I want the test, and I am going to pass it.
If you absolutely insist, then the High Council will put you to the test.
I insist on being given the test of fire.
In that case, so be it. When you're ready, each magician from the High Council will give you a mission which you have to fulfill. May Innos have mercy on your soul.
Nothing's ever going to change that.
I am ready to face your test, Master.
And only Innos alone knows whether you are going to pass it. You shall be put to the same test which is given to the chosen novices. The test of magic. You probably know that only one of the novices can pass the test.
I see. Who are my competitors, then?
Innos, in his wisdom, has chosen 3 novices who are also going to be put through this test. Aegon, Igaraz, and Ulf. They have already started the search. But enough of that. Hear the words of the test. Follow the signs of Enos, and bring us what the believer finds behind the path. You are going to need this key. That is all we have to say to you.
I'm ready to face your test, Master.
I'm not surprised that you know the old law, but I suspect that you do not realize what risk you are taking. Bear in mind that an impatient spirit will not withstand the test of fire. It has been a long time since anyone took this test, and there is only one man who ever survived it and passed. A young, ambitious novice, then. He has long since found his place in the High Council. I speak of Serpentis.
He won't be the only one who ever passed that test for much longer.
Then I shall not keep you waiting any longer. Hear my test for you. Create a fire arrow rune. That is all. May Enos help you.
That was obvious all along. Who told you that?
I'm ready to face your test, Master.
So, you want to put yourself to the test? Only a courageous novice demands the test. But courage is not all that you need. Are you clever enough to pass the test? Are you strong enough to meet the dangers that await you? If not, you will pay for it with your life. And now hear your test. In the place of stones, seek the one who was never born. Find him who once was summoned. Overcome the one who cannot be overcome. Measure yourself against the living rock. Fight with the undying stone and destroy it.
He never would have thought of that himself. You can't continue this forever. Do you really believe that? I never would have thought. That's not what I heard. Nobody ever asks me. I'm not telling you anything new.
Hey, have you really demanded the test of fire?
Yes, and I intend to pass it.
That's been known
Good.
a long time.
Maybe I can help you with it. I can give you
that. You hardly know who to believe these days.
What do you want for it?
Every magician who is accepted gets one wish.
never would have thought of
And
that
if you
himself.
really pass the test of fire, then you could fix it so that I can stay in the monastery.
That was obvious all along. Do you really think?
All right, give me the spell scroll.
He never
Good
would have
luck in
thought
your
of that
test.
himself.
May Innes help you.
Could have told you that before. That was obvious all along. No one must violate the divine order. You don't have to ask me that. Is it really true? You should have known better.
You don't have to ask me that.
Nobody will learn anything from me. Do you really believe that?
Who told you that?